Good afternoon. This Saturday afternoon from South Florida, we welcome you from Miami, American Airlines Arena, the home of the Miami Heat. And they've got the white hot going here today. It's the NBA playoffs on TNT Round 1, presented by Hulu. The Sixers and the Heat, Game 4. Right now, Philadelphia up 2-1.
Embiid against Whiteside with 8 on the 24. Comes middle. And a reach-in foul on Richardson. First foul of the day on Miami. Excellent D by Winslow. Good hustle by Embiid. Dragic with a getaway dribble. And a foul on Simmons. And Covington then pushing Dragic. And James Johnson gets involved with Ben Simmons.
Yeah, JJ.
Oh, no, down the other end of the court. Josh Richardson down in pain, holding his left shoulder. So much going on both ends. Look back at this end. Ben Simmons having to be physically restrained, and now James Johnson being calmed down. How are they going to sort all this out?
Wow, and being calmed down by Covington, the guy he went over to protect Dragic with.
And down the other end, Richardson still flat on his back, an apparent shoulder injury. Just as Winslow was also shaken up on the play, but he seems to be okay.
Oh, boy.
Well, welcome to the NBA playoffs.
Udonis Haslem. That's what he looks like. Remember UD.
Blood, sweat, and no fear here in Game 4.
And the problem with that play that just occurred on Dragic is that he got fouled on the perimeter.
Now Winslow's going out.
Well, he may need stitches. Dragic got fouled on the perimeter right here by Simmons. And then Covington came over and pushed him out of bounds after the play was over. That's what JJ was responding to.
So how do you rule on that as an officiating crew?
Well, you got the foul on Simmons, and you either call a technical or a flagrant on Covington.
Well, they actually called the foul on Covington. The play on the floor was ruled a personal foul on Covington, which would be his third foul.
I think they're wrong on that. Simmons fouled Dragic out on the perimeter.
And right now, that seems like kid stuff compared to what's transpiring here in this physical first half of Game 4.
Coach Spo said he spoke to his team that it's really like a second or third round series.
Tony, this not an accident.
No,
not an accident.
I didn't see that when it first happened. But boy, obviously you can see why he got fined. You don't do that. That's really very unsportsmanlike to do that.
Joel Embiid said, that's okay. I have over 50 masks with me. I'm going to be a nightmare for the rest of the series against Miami.
So the personals on Simmons, technical foul on Covington and James Johnson.
Fouls have been called on the Heat's James Johnson.
So James Johnson
on the Sixers,
and Robert Covington both picking up technical fouls. 8-point lead for the Heat, their biggest so far in this game. The 76ers with 13 first-half turnovers. Oh, my, offensive foul on Simmons for a devastating screen on Wade.
Yeah, that left shoulder, Simmons picks up his third now. After they switched that foul, Covington has 2, Simmons has 3. Embiid has 2, Redick has 2.
Yeah, this series staying physical. Look at this. Simmons.
Yeah, you can see the way he extended his left arm.
You know, all he had to do was hold his ground. Would have been a great screen. But he thrust his shoulder into the chest of Wade.
Oh, you're right. Oh, here we go again now.
Offensive foul on Whiteside for setting a moving screen. And that's number 3 on Hassan. 5.5 minutes left in the third. Simmons was out of bounds. And then stumbles over James Johnson inadvertently.
Yeah, in the tussle down below with James Johnson, Simmons could only catch the ball while his foot was out of bounds.
That is the 23rd Sixers turnover. We get a technical foul on Dario Saric. Well, he had 6 technicals in Game 3. That's our 3rd technical of Game 4.
Did he call one on the Heat as well? I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. Double technicals were issued.
On the Heat, the technical foul has been called on Hassan Whiteside.
Hassan Whiteside got the other technical. One the Saric, one the Whiteside. Villanelli got screened off by Whiteside, and Whiteside will be whistled for his 4th foul.
Yeah, he stuck the hip out. You got to stay still. Watch the hip by Whiteside. You can't do that.
Heat lead by 8. Winslow down the middle, all the way.
I was going to say, you know he's going to the rack.
Philadelphia comes right back. Here comes Ilyasova. It counts, plus a Heat foul.
Oh, boy, what a game. What a
look
game.
at this. Embiid pulling off Winslow way over the top. Oh, this right on the edge. Playoff nerves, playoff tension, playoff drama.
Well, how quickly did Philadelphia get that ball out of bounds after the layup by Winslow?
He misses them both. Whiteside had his hands on the rebound. Winslow to the floor.
Should be
it's going to be Heat ball with 2:35 left in the game.
Sharp was out of bounds.
After both free throws rolled off, the Heat are still down by 4. Lead against Reddick, going up with a jumper. Rebound to Covington, and a foul on Winslow.
That's another, could be a 4-point swing here. Instead of being down 2, he could be down 6.
And Philadelphia is going to win the game 106-102. The 76ers come from behind. They were down by 12 with 6:43 left in the 3rd quarter. They outscore the Heat in the 4th, 27-19.